Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses on this rainy morning. How do you like my new headset? I'm going to get you some close-up footage today of finishing some concrete. So see what happens. I thought it was kind of cool. So anyways, we came over here to our job site and it is a pretty steep driveway that we're going to do going up here. I have to check this. The township only allows us a 15% slope. So I'm going to put my smart level on here in a little bit and see what we're up against. To me, this feels like a lot steeper than 15%. But we have to get from the road to the driveway, to the garage. So I'm not sure. We'll check it and see. So hopefully this rain pushes out of here. We got concrete scheduled in about 20 minutes. I backed it up a little bit. And we're just going to do a small pour right now. We're going to do that front porch area. And the first pad in the driveway. We just got this stone spread that showed up last night from Cranberry Supply. So our first spreader's in. Wire and rebar are coming any minute. And Steve's happy. We're working in the rain.
Good thing those cameras are waterproof.
So you can see from here how steep that driveway is. So hey, also our movie winner last week, who got the this is going to be a movie line video. So somewhere in this video I'll throw out a movie line, and if you get it first to get it correct gets a free t-shirt. So this movie line came from last week's winner. So if you win the movie line contest, you get to pick the next movie line. So something else we're throwing in there. Do you like that idea?
I do.
Okay.
I have an idea too.
Should we share that now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So if anybody on my dad's channel doesn't know, I started my own channel. It's called Gunpowder and Freedom. I'm going to do a contest when I hit 1,000 subscribers, because I just hit 100 subscribers.
Way to go.
Right now. So that's, I'm excited about that. But at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway for a $100 gift card, and then maybe I can convince my dad to hook me up with some t-shirts, and maybe get my wife to make me a hoodie and give that away as well.
There you go. Keep it rolling.
So if you guys want to, check out my page.
What is it?
Gunpowder and Freedom.
Okay.
So 1,000 subscribers, we'll figure something out.
Neat. Okay, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoy. Okay, mixer just showed up, and so did the rain. We'll get him in here and just hang out for a little bit and wait and let it. Ooh. Now watch this. He'll lock all the wheels in. And that's why we use these trucks. All-wheel drive. A rear discharge truck would not have done that so easily. Would have made it up there, but not as easy. We're still waiting on our rebar and wire. That should be here any minute. But we're just going to hang out for a couple minutes, let this rain pass by. We only have the one pad in the front porch, which is undercover. So we're in good shape. Radar looks like the rain's just about out of here. Hopefully. Our material just showed up. We bring this all, the wire mesh, the rebar, and we get a load of stone with it. That way we have everything coming in. So I just swung that barn gate open. So he'll dump this, and then he'll pull up some, Good. And then we'll reposition them right there and dump the rest. So we just spun the truck around and we're gonna back them in over here because this is where we need the stone. So it makes more sense to put it where we need it. That's good. And this is 15 ton of limestone. And the rods will just hit and go right off the side. And there's our rebar. Thanks, Chuck. Cranberry Supply. Well, it finally quit raining, so we're go ahead and mixing up the truck. We're only pouring this one pad and the porch. So if it does rain, we can tent this pretty easily. Okay, rain finally pushed out of here. We're just letting this tighten up a little bit. We got a little bit of bleed water on top. We're gonna let that evaporate off just for a minute, and then we're gonna hit it. We have this big hole here down to a footer that our porch is going to be setting on both sides. So there's a lot of concrete here. We wanted to get down on the solid since this is all fill up here. We'll just let that flow right down in there. And then as it starts coming out, we have extra stone here that we just push and cap it off. With any luck, easy. Want me to push you, Matt? Hey, stand low. You're standing on that rod. It's right next to the face. There we go. That's better. It just keeps coming forward. That's better.
Hey, hold on.
Oh!
Hold on.
Pullman.
Come in.
Okay.
Push right towards you. It went instantly.
Okay, so a little bit more to go here. You holding good on your side, Matt?
Yeah.
You got 3 inches to go. Face is holding good. This side pushed a little.
How can I help you, Jim? I need a nail. The bottom
Bottom kicked out a little bit. So I just added a quick brace from there to the wall. This is all mud here. Our pins aren't holding anything. I should have thought of that earlier. Okay. Well, we'll get this cleaned up. Little front porch, but that doesn't always mean they're easy. All right, cut it. Don't pull up. Don't pull up. Yep. Keep doing that. We'll get that done. I think it's getting better.
This tire is coming off the ground over here.
Looking good. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Don't stop. That sounds weird. That's a good driver right there, baby. The guys are finishing up the front porch. Tomorrow we'll take a grinder and we'll cut down the face here as well as that sill. If we don't do that, you'll see a hairline crack going right up that sill. Yeah, either way. Nice big concrete wall there, held in pretty nice. This side pushed a little bit, but the bottom, oh, it doesn't look bad at all. You can see the bottom tails out a little bit, but you can see where the grade is halfway up that downspout pipe. So that'll all be buried. But I should have had it braced better, right, Steve?
Yep.
What's our motto?
We have a lot of them.
In this case, brace, brace, and brace some more.
Yep.
Okay, a couple broom marks there and that's all done. So in this township, we're only allowed a 15% max on elevation coming up the driveway. So let's get this checked and see where we're at. So I have my smart level and I set it to percents. So we're at 16, 15.8. Let's check it a couple different places. $17.9. It's not that bad. It's a little steeper than we would have liked. That's 19. Let's see what the other side says. Now the road's falling this way, so this side's going to be a little bit steeper. Just sitting on the dirt, we're at 21. So here it is. Houston, we have a problem. Let's see what the inspector says. So get the movie line, win a t-shirt. Okay, second truck just showed up. We're just going to do small loads today. That's all. Sealer's almost dry. Wire and rebar are in. What we did here, since there's so much downhill, we're going to start locking these pads together so that these pads can actually help hold everything in place. We just ran 4 rods, 3 foot back and 3 foot in, tying the pads together. Not enough to prevent it from tying it together structurally. We want them to be separate so they can move a little bit, but now they can anchor themselves together up here. So hopefully everything doesn't slide down the hill in 5 years. Okay, second truck's here and in place. I'm just going to put the camera down, put it on time lapse. We're anxious to get this done before the rain comes in. So this will all just be on time lapse. Okay, so second truck is all sealed. Sky's looking better. Got some blue skies breaking up there. So we're gonna go for one more pad right here, 7.5 yards. This will be hard enough to, walk on to do this edge, so that'll make it nicer. Tommy had a good idea. Instead of doing the 6-foot cuts underneath, we ran full length rebar underneath here to tie this last one together real nice. We don't want to see this shifting down the hill and opening up here at the expansion joints. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So we'll keep that together as best we can. Driveway's coming together, rolling down the hill pretty good. Little on the steep side, but not too bad. We've done worse, right? The guys are working on the front walk now. Just giving it a 4-foot wide walk, arcing, right around the front of the yard. You just got to make it fit in that level area. You don't want to get it too close to the hillside, but then again, you don't want to be too close to the house and feel like it's overwhelming. You just try and do the best we can with what we have to work with. One thing I'd like to point out on this particular job, we have a lip here that we don't want to just pour the concrete underneath there and then they'll come and put stone in that, and then when this driveway needs to heave, it's going to crack. So we keep our expansion joint, even with the garage door sill, straight over. Same thing here, straight back, so we're not under that lip. So right here, we'll fill that little cavity in with concrete, but we leave that full expansion joint in there for separation. That way, when they stone that little bit, the driveway can heave if it needs to, and nothing will stop it. Okay, this will be our last truck of the day. Just these 3 easy loads today. Tired of battling rain. Truck's flipping over. Almost flipping over. Notice the rebar underneath there. We'll get those up a little bit, but they're at the very bottom. Notice our stubbies for tie-in. Okay, we got the concrete about halfway broomed, 3/4 of the way broomed. Just finishing it up. We just made this corner match this other front corner. It looks kind of nicer than if they don't match. We added a cut off of that corner for that little, what is that, Matt, 2 foot?
Yeah.
2 foot setback there. So we're all ready for in the morning. Sidewalks all graded, driveways graded. Now with this being so steep down here, one thing I'll point out I did, not only did we tie it in up top to those upper pads, but I dug it down about 10 inches here so that the driveway's pushing against this asphalt curb of the street. We don't want to just meet it up top. We want the bottom of the concrete pushing against the street to help hold this driveway up the hill. So a little monolithic footer down here to really lock it in. I'll gladly order a half a yard extra concrete to do that, especially when the builder's paying for it. And that's okay, because I know the builder's watching. Well, we did this one in a little bit of rain. Not too bad though, just had to cover it with plastic and uncover it, cover it, uncover it. Then once we finished it and sealed it, it never rained again on it. This one was fine. This one we just finished and sealed. Starting to cloud up, but I'm not seeing anything in the forecast until about 8 o'clock tonight. So I'm glad we went for it. I was almost going to call it a day up there. And we got 2 more loads of concrete in. We got all this ready. So all in all, I think it was a pretty good day. So just try and get, as much as you can done each day. So if you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe. Come on back tomorrow. Have a good night.